able to address it and unpack it for people so that they can comprehend. So I think that is important. And I think with Tish and I, we relate to people with a lot of trauma. Also, her with dealing with mental
Trauma.
health and helping
Yeah.
people get through things that they go through. I think that is important.
Okay.
That part.
You know what?
I
was looking at it for a minute. I'm like, wait.
I wonder how it got muted.
It's fine. It's okay. We here. Hey, Instagram, how y'all doing?
So, yeah. So we
Y'all can hear us now over there instead of just seeing us
That
over there
part.
in Instagram world. I'm
Yes.
cracking up. All right, let me ask
Abby
you
probably
a
called the same
self-love
thing to say we
question.
can't hear you.
So, what does self-love mean to you? Like, let's just get into it. What do you think self-love is? What does that mean to you?
Self-love. I think I've been doing that. I've been learning to love myself for like the past couple years, I would say. And it's just, for me, it's being intentional about putting me first, being intentional about my own well-being, being intentional about, the people I interact with, the places I go, the food I consume,
Yes.
right? The music I consume, being aware of, how people's energy affect me. So it's just centering myself more. Self-love has been that for me. And it's not in a conceited way. It's just so that I need to love myself so I can continue on, right? I can continue on for the people who rely on me, for my community, and just continue on with my aspirations and whatever mark I need to leave in this world.
Yes.
So self-love is just about being intentional about putting me first, so I can continue on with my purpose in life.
I love that. And I love all of the things that you mentioned. I absolutely love it. So yes, I'm a self-love bug, so they all just resonated right to me. And again, we were at a health and wellness event yesterday, and they were speaking about a lot of the things that you just said, being intentional with what you're eating, being intentional with the people that you're around and the energy that they bring, just being intentional with your consumption in general, because consumption is just not the food that you eat. It is everything. It is literally everything, from the smells to the sounds to the lights, to everything, the clothes you wear. Like, it is literally everything. So I love that people are now starting to become more aware of, self-love is just not going to get your nails done.
Right.
Yes, that's a form of pampering yourself. Yes. But it is so much deeper than that. And I am very excited now to, when I speak to people, to hear that they're now going deeper. That they're now just not surface level or materialistic with their self-love. Like, it's not just about buying yourself some flowers. Right. You know what I mean? It's not that. Yes, that is a form of it, right? But like, take the flowers and put them in a bath and now make yourself a bubble bath, right? That part. So it's just different things. So it was very refreshing to hear you say those things, because not a lot of people are aware on that level. They are very much surface level when it comes to self-love.
Just to do something for self,
right,
is extremely important.
And I think it's hard for people.
It is
hard.
Because I would say too, again, in this society, it's like we're doing so much. We want to do so much, right? A lot of people, we have our 9 to 5s, and then we're trying to hustle and do something else, and it's just always going and going and going. And self-love too is just about rest. I know this movement, like radical rest or something. Like, they go to the park and just sleep. They show up in different places
and just sleep
intentionally. Yeah, it's like we are going to rest
today.
Let's all just sleep.
Love
Sit
that.
here
That
and
is so
sleep.
awesome.
Yeah, because you need. I try to do that more often too. It's like, okay, if I'm home and my kids are not around, and my work, if I'm like, okay, I don't need to do this right now, I'm like, you know what? Let me lay down while I have some peace and quiet, and just even if I'm not sleeping, it's just like to try and completely relax.
Just
like,
relax.
Feel your muscles
It's
just
releasing
the tension. Yeah,
that's true. You know what's so funny? When I was younger, I used to be like, I went on that.
All children, right? No nap. Yeah,
all the way into my 30s. I used to think naps was still for babies and kids. I did not want no naps, and then I hit like 35, and I was like, oh, maybe this nap might be
It's
kind
so
of
refreshing, isn't
like
it?
Yes.
it was
Oh my
so
goodness.
very much
this
refreshing.
nap don't
It's
feel.
so
This what I've been
refreshing.
missing
It's
all these
needed.
years. I've been missing
It's
this
needed
all
at a
these
certain. I know why the babies had to take a nap. It feels
Right?
good.
It
It's
does.
so very much needed. And you know what? It's important because Tish just sent me an article not too long ago about a young lady who was pretty much a workaholic because she had to work for her family so much, and she pretty much worked 24/7, like 7 days a week, 24 hours. She barely gave herself a break. She was taking care of her mom. She was taking care of her children, and unfortunately, that lady is no longer here because she basically worked herself into the ground, like a real thing. And it's crazy because I sent it to my mom. My mom is that type of sweet. My mom works, and I sent it to her like, Mom, look what just happened. Like, you gotta take a break. I get it. Stuff needs to be done. You're the only one to do it, and you gotta make it happen. And da 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 da. But what happens when you're not the person that can do it anymore because life done took you out, or sat you down? Not even took you all the way out, but just sat you down because you are doing too much. So your body breaks down. It's like, baby, we can't do it. We can't do what your mind's saying to do because it's too much. So,
and that's a big thing.
For sure had to send
I feel
it to
like
my mother.
I know I sent it to you because I seen myself in her when I read it. That's what it was, because it was like I'm always on go, and people say that all the time. Like, I just commented on one of my friends from school videos, and she was singing, and she sang her butt off every time. I just be waiting for her to sing something, and I sent her something, and I was like, girl, you want to sing my event? She was like, event? You always having an event. Laugh out loud. And it's like, that's what everybody always say. Like, we always on go. So it's like, I seen that in myself when I read it, and I took that to like, some days you got to slow down. Some days, like, and I still be doing stuff, but I literally, like, just won't get out the bed. I'll do it in my bed, and then I'll take me a nice little nap in between, and then I might do some more. But all of that running that I was doing, and just like, because it was just crazy when it was like she took a nap and she could wake back up.
That's what happened. Like,
she was so, that's what she said. They said she was so tired. Wow. She posted it. I'm so tired. I'm taking off for 3 days.
Yeah, wow. And that was her.
And went to sleep and didn't wake up. And I was just
so like, now it's sad because she's no longer here. But the reason why she was working so hard is because she was trying to, her mother was sick. So she was trying to work for her mother. She was trying to work for herself. She was trying to work to take care of her children because she also had children. So now the person that was working so hard to help them is no longer help them. No more. So now her sick mom doesn't have her daughter's help. The children do not have their mom anymore because she wanted to work so hard. So I just wanted to bring that story out. Yes, friend, because my friend definitely is a workaholic. My mom is, and to all of the people. Ladies, men, it's not just for ladies, men too. To all of the people, please be mindful and take a break when needed. Take a break, please, because it is very, very detrimental to you to keep going and not give yourself a break. So I wanted to bring that story up. I wasn't sure if you heard it, but I said that to my mom because it scared me. Honestly, I just you always honest. Say that too. That it scared me, and I was like, "Oh, Mom, read it. Did you read it?"
No, because like I said too, for me at the beginning of the year, I think you guys know, I got like a really severe case of pneumonia in both lungs. Even the doctors, they're like, we don't even know. It was really extreme. And it just made me see things differently. It just changed my perspective a little bit. A lot. I wouldn't say a little bit. And it's the same thing. It's like you're always on go. It's like I was always on go all the time. And it's like if something happens to me, like I got to think about my kids. So now I'm like, okay, like I know I need to chill out a bit. I know I have to support them, but if I don't support me, then I can't support them. Exactly. So I've just been like, I got to put me first, to put you first, and to put everything else first.
And I think some people think that that's selfish at times.
It's not.
Because it's like, I got to put me over my children. Yes. Yeah. Because guess what? If you don't, then you can't even do what you need to do for your children. And it's not like, I'm, being boastful or prideful or saying that I'm putting myself over my children in that way. But I think a lot of people take it that way. You know what I mean? So they feel a way about even saying it oh, I'm going to put me first, because they feel like saying that is selfish, because that means that I'm not doing what I need to do for everybody else, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But if people know, they'll know it's like, yeah, you need to put you first so you can still do everything for us.
Yes. Yes.
That part.
Absolutely. Yes.
All right, well, let's see. What role do social media and digital spaces play in mental health, positive or negative?
Yeah, well, we know the algorithms, right? So once you
that
start
part.
looking something up, it's like that's all you'll get. So
That
if you
part.
look up negative stuff, that's what you're gonna get, and it can make you go crazy,
Yes.
like literally. Me, I try not to watch. I don't really watch the news. I don't watch the news
Yeah.
at all.
I stopped watching the news too years ago.
Yeah. I get those emails, like articles in my email. If I want to open them up and read it,
by
I
choice.
will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I don't stress myself about it. I'm not big on social media like that. Like I have Instagram and LinkedIn. That's what I tell people.
LinkedIn, I love that, because I need to get better with LinkedIn. But I absolutely love that you said that. I need to get my life
definitely
together
have
with
LinkedIn, which could be a live option on here, and we never do. But
seriously, you can go live on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Go live here on LinkedIn.
I did not know.
You can't. I don't know if LinkedIn has a live, but on the StreamYard here, it does
allows you to go live on LinkedIn. Yeah, I did not know that.
It does, yeah. So, but it social media is crazy. But like you said, I don't watch the news. I haven't for years. I used to wake up every morning and just watch for the weather. Because I just wanted to know what I was going out into, and that's it. I didn't care really about what else, but then you would just hear everything else while you was getting dressed for the day, and it just was like, this news is depressing.
It is.
I want to wake up one morning and watch the news, and everything just be like sunshines and rainbows,
right?
Like,
right, in the perfect world,
in the perfect world,
yes.
right? And I decided, like, you know what, just stop, because it's not going to happen. Like, there's no need. Like you said, if I see something come across my feed, cool, I'll still stay connected, but I don't want to hear about that every day, because it's nothing but negativity.
And even some like traumatic stories, like I would intentionally go past it. I'm like, I don't have the capacity to hear this right now. Right. It's gonna hit me hard, and I'm not ready to have those emotions
at this moment.
At this moment. So
that's a big one. That's a big one. That's boundaries.
Yep.
And we were talking about boundaries yesterday too, but that's boundaries to say, hey, I'm not even going to listen to that story. I'm not going to look at it, because I don't have the mental capacity to deal with it. But that's also you being aware enough to say that, because if I don't know, I don't know. Now I'm just watching the story, and I don't even know that it's affecting me the way that it's affecting me. I don't know that now I might have an issue because now my energy is messed up. Like I don't know that. So you know what I mean? It's great to have platforms like this to be able to have conversations, so we can bring it out in people, so that people can say, oh, well, wait a minute. Maybe I should be more aware of what I'm watching, what I'm intaking, how it makes me feel, and things of that nature. So I love that you brought that up. Because I don't watch the news either. I haven't watched the news because my grandma, when she was watching the news, all I used to hear was, So I got sick of it. I really did. And I said, I don't want to, I'm over the So I didn't want to watch the news no more because of that. So it was giving the stories. Yep. Nope, I'm done.
You say it all the time, the same thing. So it's crazy that you do say that, like with the trauma stories and stuff, because I have seen a lot in the social media with the girl who stabbed the lady at McDonald's and stuff like that. And so, you know, we normally don't talk about stuff like that on the show, but I bring it up because it hit me so hard for part of the reason why I left my job. The part of the reason why I don't work a corporate job right now is because I didn't feel safe in my environment. So it's like, you know, you never know what's happening on each side of the fence. You know what I mean? Like, and I did all I could do. I went to HR. I went to management. You know, when you got HR telling you one thing and management telling you another, and nobody is helping you, then it's like, well, what do you do? You know? So I felt uneasy and I had to leave. So it's so crazy when I seen that article come up. It was just like, like, what is it? Because you don't know. Again, this is just last year that I left. But I just told y'all that I was being harassed back in 2005 at my old job. So this is something that, you know, not saying that the lady was bothering that girl or not, because I don't really know the whole story, but it does happen. It's something that's happening, and it's something that I've experienced firsthand. on a couple of jobs and nobody seems to care, and you just supposed to come to work every day happy because they know that you need that money and that you need that check. So nobody cares about fixing the issue. So it's a big thing with social media, seeing the stuff, because I'm starting to see a lot of things that just resonates to the entire world lately.
And back to social media, I think that's the positive aspect of it now. I think on a job, if you're at a job and the environment is like that, especially if it's a manager, right? Because everybody got their traumas, right? They come to work and they're like, I'm going to take my frustrations out on my, subordinates under me.
Yep.
And I would recommend take it to social media. Like, I am working for this organization. I've been to HR. I've been to the higher ups. Nobody is doing anything. So I'm left with turning to social media or going to like some type of
like,
news outlet or
Because
something.
now
What
the
should I
company
do?
feels like their name and
Reputation
reputation is
is
gonna
on
your
the
reputation is
line.
gonna get
Yeah.
tarnished. So
Yeah.
they're gonna jump on it quickly. Actually, they probably try to remove your actual post somehow, but yes,
Of course,
they would jump on it quickly.
Of
You're
course they
absolutely
would.
right.
Yeah.
You're
And something
absolutely
like LinkedIn too, like a more professional website.
Site. Oh,
Like post it on there. Ask questions.
Yeah, because then they do. People want to know. They be
Yeah.
like, "Well, where you work? Who you work for?" Because they definitely will ask,
Yeah.
and
Get
it
to the
gets
bottom
around
line.
very
very
Yes, it
quickly.
will.
quickly.
Yes, it
Very
will.
Very quickly.
Now I have seen about the young lady that you're speaking about, but I've done exactly what May did.
kept going.
Kept going. I was like, I don't want to. I saw.
So I didn't
That's
see
what I
the
saw.
fight. I seen the headline,
Mm.
but the headline alone got me.
Made you want to read
Because what it is this girl was, from what you read, she was able to leave, come back, but then you come back and now this lady's dead, and it's like that's a thing. You know what I mean? Like it happened even at Jefferson Hospital where that guy got in and shot that. So it's a thing. Like this is happening in situations, and it's like when you first hand be in it, you like, oh no, I'm just gonna get out of it because I'm not about to put my safety on the line. Because my thing is this: even if we just say hypothetically for me, if I would have got the social media about when you gonna come rescue me? Because I don't know when my time will be
for that particular
job. Like you know what I mean. Like it may take a couple days, or you gotta do X, Y, and Z, but sometimes you don't have that time. You don't have those days, and you ain't got time to see it. Like for me, I ain't got time to play around with my life and not be here because somebody got issues.
Somebody's
Right.
mad or whatever.
Somebody mad. Yeah, no, I don't have time for that. But yeah, I get it. Scroll past it, ignore it if you can, if it bothers you.
I try to be very selective also with the things that I listen to, the things that I watch, the things that I eat. Like, so I try to be very selective because I now know how it affects me and my emotions and all of the things.
Yeah.
So I just try to be mindful. Now, life is going to life, things are going to happen, stuff is going to come in that I necessarily didn't want to come in, but I try to be mindful of what I'm intaking. So
that's true.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, let's get to another self-love question. I'm shuffling them like this.
I know.
Which one do I want? All right. Have you ever had to unlearn a healthy belief about your self-worth? Or an unhealthy belief, an unhealthy belief about your self-worth?
Yeah. I had to unlearn to always be the bigger person.
That's a big one. Talk about it.
Yeah, because I think that was like I would always get that. Like people know, like, oh, Mahalia, she's, Mahalia's calm, she's friendly. It's, like I would always try and help people sincerely. I tried to avoid confrontations. I would hardly say no. So I think because I didn't like to confront people like that, and I'll just be like, okay, be the bigger person, right? Let me not get into this. But for my own self, as I started learning more about trauma for myself, I'm like, am I being the bigger person or am I being a pushover? So now I'm like, I don't want to be a pushover, right? Because I'm not a pushover. And I'm not going to stay in this box that you told me that I need to stay in. Like, oh, you're the kind, quiet girl.
Yeah.
So stay the kind, quiet girl.
Not
it's
having
like,
a voice.
Yeah.
Not having a voice.
It's like, I can still be kind and quiet, but I can still confront you if there's an
at the
issue.
same time.
Right? I can still tell
that's
you
a big,
no.
That's a big
fine
thing.
with it.
Yeah. And what did you say yesterday? no is a complete
It's a
sentence.
complete
It's a
sentence.
complete
Yes, it is a complete sentence.
Complete
Yes.
sentence.
And I will say
So-
no with a smile on my face and the
And
sweetest
walk
voice.
away.
Yeah,
That
Gotta
word.
it's like,
go.
no, that's it. You can't change my mind. No.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A lot of people have trouble with that, saying no. I had to learn that because I had trouble saying no and just like being okay with it. It was like, no, because I have to do this and that and that and that. No, just no. That's all you need to know.
Right.
Like,
That's all
but
need
you
to
know what's funny? There was a lady. I keep referencing. Taneri, your thing must have been amazing because I keep referencing it, girl. So there was another young lady yesterday. She was 50. She told us her age, and she said, when you get to a certain age, you start not to care, right?
care.
She just said that. She was like, you don't care about how people think about you. You don't
No.
care how you look. Like, you literally don't care,
Right.
and you start to enjoy life different. It's a different type of freedom.
Yeah, because she
It's
was
what
like,
she
I'm
was
50.
saying.
She was like, I'm 50. I don't care anymore. Like,
She
you
was
know?
saying it. But
Yeah.
the other lady that was sitting next to her was like, she was like agreeing, like, yeah.
Yeah.
When you get to this, and it's like, it's so funny because I've heard my mom say that, right? And I think I prematurely got there, y'all. I'm not 50, but I'm to the point where I really
don't
do
care.
not care,
Yeah,
y'all. Like,
I'm
I don't
there
care what you
too.
think about me, how you perceive me, because it's not about how you're perceiving me or what you think about me. It's what I think about myself, how I perceive myself, and then how I present that out
So
when I go outside.
Exactly.
Or when I'm on this live or whenever.
We're not smart anymore. We're getting wise. We're learning from their experience.
Come on now, audience.
Yes. So we got Tanya off to the
Audience is
side.
audience, and while y'all can't hear her, I mean, see her, y'all can hear her.
Because we're becoming more wise. We're learning from the next generation and their trials, their experiences. So yeah, we smart. We learn from our own, but wise people learn from watching others.
Come
Yes.
on.
And that's what we do.
Yes.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
I hope y'all did.
Yeah.
Because that was a great gem.
I heard her, so I think so. But yeah, that's true. I mean, at some point, when do you stop caring? If you, like she said, she made a thing about saying her age for a reason. She's 50. So when she gonna stop caring? When she's 70? When she 80?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. When do you stop caring?
And
Because we
running your life based on what everybody else
what
says or
everybody
whatever else thinks
says.
or whatever.
Just be happy. Do you?
You keep yourself
I
trapped
got one
like
more
that.
thing and then I'm going to shut up. saying yes to somebody else could be saying no to yourself.
Yes.
And then you, like I said this yesterday, you'll end up presenting yourself. Like, why did I say yes? So do we want to be mad with ourselves, or can we just say no from the door? If it
I
don't
did
sit
that a
right with
lot.
us,
Did you?
I know that's what I was getting from you, and that's what
Yeah.
that's
And
what
you
I was
didn't really want to say yes,
Yeah,
but
so
you said it
start
anyway.
presenting yourself, so it's like
Yeah.
you mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? A lot of people do that. You right? A lot of people just be like, oh, sure, whatever, I'll do it. Knowing darn well in the back of their mind, they
That
never
don't
wanted to
want
say
to.
yes
And
in
now
the
it's
first
a
place.
contradiction within yourself. And that
Yes.
now becomes trauma in
Yeah.
yourself.
And
For
a big old
sure.
potato chip on your shoe.
Love it. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was very, very true.
Right, I'm done.
Yes. All right, I'm done. She says, I love it. I love that. Yes. So I just had to ask that because I think that is a big thing. That is a big thing with just being a people pleaser in general, kinda. That was a thing because I know I had to deal with it. I am a recovering people pleaser. I tell people that all the time. I am a recovering people pleaser, and I'm proud to say it. Hi, my name is Kiana, and I'm a recovering people pleaser. So yeah, that's a thing.
hilarious.
but
That's
it's
a
okay
thing.
because I know that I was a people pleaser. So I was aware, and now I know to change it because of how it was affecting me. So I think that a lot of people were that way.
Yeah.
Because why would you say yes when you meant no? Why would you do things that you weren't wanting to necessarily do? You know, no. Why would you have that tension within yourself if you weren't trying to please others?
And people are still doing it. It's so crazy because I just feel like you're right. In this day and age, with so much going on, and it's like you don't think about self, you think about you. But that's why too was like it's so crazy because when we decided to do this show, it just fell on the 16th, and the 16th had fell in February. It fell on a Sunday, and then we was like, it's like Souls on Sunday, and then it's like self-care Sunday, you know. But people really are out here trying to please other people and living a life unhappy just because they just like, let me just do it. And they do that every single day of their life, saying, let me just do it.
Yeah.
So,
And it's a pain.
Yes.
It's a literal pain.
Yes, I agree. And it goes back to the social media that you were speaking of, that both of you guys were speaking of, because they do that through those forums. So, like, if I'm posting an Instagram post, yes, people will see my Instagram post and it's me on the beach or whatever the case may be, right? But who knows what it took for me to get to that beach? Like, I could be on the beach so stressed out. I could have just took a picture that me look good, but I could be crying right after that picture. But guess what? What I think people fail to realize is people are putting highlights on social media. That is not their everyday regular life. You're getting people's highlight reels, like their good parts.
The good
if that
parts,
makes sense.
the good parts.
But then there's people who try to become that, if that makes sense.
No, it makes total,
so now they're chasing
total
it.
sense.
You're chasing someone else's highlight
Listen,
reel.
I am firsthand. I know firsthand right off bat that people do it because, again, I was the first to get married out of my crew. I got married very young. And I had people tell me directly, I see you and your husband and y'all made it look so good. That's why we did it. That's why we won it. And it's like, you see what I put? Just see what I put. You in this house? Do you get it? Do you understand?
Right.
Do you
only
know?
Knew type
do
of
you
thing.
do you know?
Only really knew.
And again, every relationship, no matter whether you're in a relationship or you're married or whatever, it has its goods and its bads. But how can you just take, because you see me and my husband in his limo, or you know what I mean, or you seen us go out on an anniversary dinner, or you seen us at this event? It's just that we live this beautiful luxury life. Like, it's not trials and tribulations within it. You know what I mean? But people literally wanted to be us and literally told me that to my face. And it's like, really?
Yeah, because they don't see. They just see the good part.
So I can only imagine. I'm just a normal person. I can only imagine how people look at the big world of social media, all the celebrities and the people that they really want to be, and be like, oh, I really want to be that. And it's like, really?
Yeah, I feel like it causes so much trauma. It causes so much discomfort in a person. It causes so much like unease because it's like, why can't I be like that? Why is my picture doesn't look that pretty? Why can't I go to the beach? It's like now it causes all of these things,
and now you got all of these all in your brain, and you can't think straight because you really just trying to be other people. And that's the thing. Like, you need to be you, you first. Because you can't even be good for other people if you're not good for you. Be good for you first. Do what you want to do. Love on you. Be good. Just be good to you. Like,
and it's good to admire people, because there's a lot of people I admire. It's funny.
Oh yeah, that's a different.
It's funny, at my old job, there were a couple of women. Like, whenever I would see them, I just admired them. They to me, it's like they walked with confidence. And they just seemed so like self-assured. And that made me, I'm like, that I'm like, okay, I need to be like that.
Yeah, because it may push you.
With that command.
Yeah.
And then, like, getting to know them, it's like, man, you're going through a lot, but you're still showing up. And then it's like one of them was telling me, like, that's how she felt about me. And I was like, wow.
Because you never know how somebody is feeling about you. Like, they might feel the same way they feel about you as you feel about them. But it's not until y'all talk that you're like, really? You feel like that about me too? Awesome. And then it make you feel good because it's like, hey, like, I do got that. You know what I mean?
Like, I am doing something. I am doing that.
But that also goes down to people giving each other their flowers. You know what I mean? While we all still here, just being like, hey, like, you're an awesome person, or I see you doing this, or whatever. Because too, you don't know. Like you said, you've seen her every day, but you have no clue what she might have really been going through. And then you just giving her a compliment or saying something could have brightened up her day. She could have been having a dark day. You know what I mean? So it makes a difference for sure.
And I would. One time I heard there was some interview with Rihanna, and someone was asking her, like, how does she, like, continue on or whatever, and she's like, I fake it. And I'm like, that is so true. Like, sometimes you literally just have to fake it, and I don't think it's really faking it. It's like you just have to show up the way you want to show up. It's like, I'm not feeling in the best mood right now, but I want to be in this mood. So I have to like tell my body and my mind and my soul, it's like, look, we are going to put a smile on our face today and feel good. And even though I'm not feeling like that, I need to act like that. So my body's like, okay, we're feeling good. let's
Yeah,
feel good.
That's what I was about to ask you. That was very. I love that you just said that, right? Because so your body doesn't know the difference between, your brain doesn't know the difference between real and fake, right? So I was
Yeah.
about to ask you, when you fake it, right? When you fake it, how do you feel after the faking? Do you feel like you're still in that funk? You're still feeling away, and it's like, oh, I'm so glad this event is over because I'm done faking it. Like I'm sick of it. Or do you actually feel the shift?
I think sometimes I'm like, okay, like I feel good. I had to tell myself, I had to will myself to feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes again, it's just like, I need to just do this in this moment. And when this moment is over, like I can just take that off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think it just depends. It really just depends on how, like, how deep the emotion is, or how I'm really feeling. And I think that's normal. That's okay. Sometimes it's like you just have to wear that mask in that moment, and you just do it. And then when the moment is over, it's like, okay, like I'm smiling. I really don't want to smile because I've been to events where I'm like smiling so much my cheeks are hurting.
Because you think you faking the smile.
Yeah.
Let me get the smile out. And then they probably look like, why she smiling so big?
I'm just like, ugh. And then when it's over, I'm like, I'm driving home. I'm like, a smile is not on my face. I'm like, my muscles are tense.
You are done. Right, you are over
There's
it.
no
I'm
smiling for me for the
Wow.
rest of the day.
And I had to ask because Tish do that often, a lot, right?
I was gonna say I do.
My friend do that all the time, and
do.
she's like, she smiled her way through it.
I do.
She literally smiles her way through it, and she could be in like so much pain.
Yep.
So
And I
much
get,
pain.
you won't never be able to tell. I come in, I show up, I do it. But you know why? You know why I do it now more than anything? Because I had to do it when I was working. I gotta go in and I've been in customer service, you might say, for my entire life. No matter what job I had, it's still customer service. I still gotta make sure that the patient get what they need, what they want, right? And you gotta go into work and you gotta play nice with your co-workers, and you gotta play nice with your management, and you gotta play nice to the people in the elevator, and you just gotta play nice all day long, right? And some days you don't feel like playing nice. So my thing is, if I could do it for 8 hours and do it for corporate, I could do it for myself. Because right now it's about myself. It's not about going in there.
You gotta do it for yourself.
Yeah, it's not about going in there and being and playing fake for these people out here. Now it's about really doing it for me. Because I'm not even I'm not even faking it, but it's like, I'm gonna put on my best self because I want people to see me as me. I want people to see my best self. Now I can go in there like,
right.
You see how I just changed my face?
And then
the
whole energy was different.
I got let me
cracking up. Like I'm not
you
feeling
see my
today.
face, and I could be like that. I could be like that.
Imagine you felt like that and showed up on the live with your face
Like, hi guys.
Yeah, like
It's
really.
Sunday.
I'd be like, we here to talk about
We're
mental
here.
health
I don't
and
think they would tune
self-love.
in. They would not tune in.
They like, oh, Jack, well, what's wrong with her? You know what I mean? Now they probably want to watch because they're like, well, let's see if she changed her facial expression the entire show. So now it really is about showing up for me, and it's like because I want people to see me at my best. You know what I mean? I may not be at my best, but sometimes that you only get one opportunity to make an impression on people, especially when you walking in different doors the way we are right now. So I may be hurt, but you ain't never gonna know it. Now at the end of the shift, when it's all over, if you see me go sit off to the corner and I ain't helping you and I ain't assisting and I ain't doing nothing, it's because I'm done.
Tapped out.
I tapped out and I ain't, you know what I mean? But guess what? I gave you my all the entire run. And that's what it is for me. So I just tell people, show up for yourself. I said that yesterday. Show up for yourself. It's not about others anymore. It's about yourself. And in this day and age where, like you said, you don't want to tolerate nobody else's BS and care about what people think, in certain circumstances, you have to. Because it's all still about your future, your career, where you're going, So I agree with Rihanna. She show up at her best self because she never know who looking at her. You know what I mean? What's coming her way? What's about to happen for her? Somebody might see her and be like, "Oh," somebody might see us on this rooftop and be like, "Oh, how y'all was in the clouds?" You know? Get in the clouds,
That is so funny.
So
I love that.
All right. So my girl Taraji.
Can you come over here?
I know.
At this point,
See, that's what what happened when you so high up?
We are in the clouds. So this is Tanya. Y'all heard her voice. Okay, but okay.
One more thing, I thought I was done, but then y'all brought up Riri.
Riri,
like
y'all
she
brought up
know
Riri
her.
and what she said. So Raji P. Henson, I was watching the interview, and it was like, what was your favorite role? What was your best role? She said, my next role. So that's how you have to look at it.
Yeah.
It's our next job, our next role.
That was
what are we
powerful.
doing? She was like, they were like, what is your favorite role that you've done? What is it? She said, I have none. My next role. So that's how the energy she takes into every role, into what she does. So that's another form of bringing your best. She said,
I
my
like
next
that.
role. So, all right, I'm done.
Well, that was Tanya, y'all.
So
Bye, y'all.
so we had a lot of people that viewed us today. Thank you so much for viewing us. Michelle was on here for sure. We had Mr. Nichols on here. We had a couple of people that came, and of course, sorry y'all that y'all couldn't hear my live, but you know how we be. We have technical difficulties all the time. You can swing over to my girl Kiana live, or you can go to May page on Instagram. You can find us. We'll drop it. We'll need the info.
Actually did. Oh, okay. Thank you.
But we are going to let you know where you can find her, and then we are going to end this show out, y'all.
Like I said before, I'm not big on social media, but I am on Instagram. You guys should see the link. It's may.csea.7. Yes.
And we'll make sure to tag it and
Yes.
add it to the live, just in case y'all did not catch that. Y'all will see it in the comments. So don't say y'all don't know how to get the mail.
Exactly.
Because then it would be a little bit of a lie.
Exactly. Not only that, too, it will be up on our website. So I will be reposting the website. You will see it on our website, in our stories and things of that nature. It will be on the website, her episode, how you can find her Instagram, to click on her, in case you need her, for sure.
And can I end with a quote?
Absolutely.
I would just say, just to tweak your mindset a little bit, because I heard it and I'm like, this is so true. It stuck with me. That practice doesn't always make perfect, but practice makes a habit. So it's just like, think about that when you're doing something. It's not about sometimes reaching perfection. It's just about getting to a point where it's like, okay, can I normalize this?
That's what I do now.
Like we talked about the dysfunction, normalize dysfunction, and you want to start functioning, having a functional life. So try practicing how to live functionally, right? Try practicing it. You may not be perfect at it because you might default to what you know, but just know, practice makes a habit. So if you want good or bad, so you got to choose.
that part. And so we have some announcements to make. Let's make these announcements. You know us, booked and busy all the time. So before we end, Kiana, take it off with our announcements and all the things we got coming up.
All right. So, you know that we do, thank you. You know that we do, but it covers your face now. Okay. We do flea markets, right? So we've been doing flea markets once a month. We try to do them once a month. The next one will be August the 2nd, per y'all request, okay? Per y'all request. Y'all asked for it, we brought it to you.
That's right.
August the 2nd will be our next flea market. Y'all know everything is under $20. There is nothing over $20 at this flea market. And we have a little bit of everything. Like, you can literally come in here and get a $200 jacket for $20.
Listen.
You can get a $200 pair of shoes for $20. Like, it's so much good stuff. Like, please come, y'all, and support. We're gonna have good food. My girl, Kaylee, she's from New Orleans. I love the way she talks.
Yeah,
I make her talk for
She
no
will be
reason.
bringing the good food.
She's gonna have the good food. Like, we've got so many great vendors. So please, please, please come. The tables are $40. We still have a few spaces for vendors. If you would like to be a vendor, $40. That's it. The tables are included. It's from 11 to 7. What a deal. So you should take advantage of it and come. And then tell all your friends to come and support you so they can get cool things for under $20. So that's that. Thank you so much, May, for holding that. Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right, so that is that. And then this one.
Then we have.
This one is I love the babies. Y'all know I'm just very much obsessed. Okay,
Yes.
So we're doing our very first back to school drive this year. Y'all don't even know. I am through the roof about this one. Like, probably getting on y'all nerves about it, but I really don't care. So yeah,
because she was like, I want to do it. I was like, well, we'll be waiting for her to do it.
And I've been talking about it for so long, so I'm finally doing it. Tisha's helping me, my girl Marie is helping me, we've got a lot of people helping me, my girl Tanya's helping me, like so many people are helping. We've got donations coming in. It is a free event. We just need y'all to come.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to have people doing the children's hair, so free haircuts, free braiding if your child needs a braid, free hairstyles if you don't do braids with your children. There's someone that's going to be doing their nails. We've got a face painter coming in. We've got bouncy houses for the children. We just need some support as far as the donations come in. We do have some coming in, so we have some school supplies and things. So school supplies, hygiene kits, book bags, hoodies, because the kids do hoodies. I was going to do coats, but I don't have time for their shenanigans. So we can get them tons of hoodies. That's fine. So yes, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please donate. Yes. Offer support. Send people our way. It is August the 17th. It is a free event, and we just need you in the building.
Yes, for sure. So any kind of services that you think that you can offer, please make sure you contact us, because even though you may not be on the list, we may not just be thinking about you. So please just reach out.
Yes, thank you. And then if you don't have any services, that's fine. You can just donate to this GoFundMe page right here, please and thank you. Donate, please and thank you. Thank you.
Yes, well, thank y'all again for joining with Soul Talk with T and Key with our special guest, May Silly. We appreciate y'all as always. Please like, share, comment. Make sure you hit us up on our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube pages. Make sure you check out our website, because the website will give you all of our episodes from all our amazing guests. Taya, who you see, was actually guest from last episode. What was that? The 22nd of June. So she was just on their last episode. So make sure you hit us up. Taya episode actually will still be featured on the website, along with May's episode will still be featured on the website. So thank y'all much for joining, and we will see y'all again shortly. Bye.
Bye. Thank y'all for watching. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your day on purpose. Make sure you do self-care. All right, bye.
That part.
All right, bye.